What's up, folks, and welcome back to another review of Thoughts on. Merry Christmas, because this is coming out pretty much Christmas the day after, basically. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody had a good holiday. I know I've been missing off camera lately for a while now. Anyway, Into the Spider-Verse, which is a 2018 animated, computer animated superhero film. Basically, it's based off the comic character Miles Morales as Miles Morales as Spider-Man, pretty much a black version of Spider-Man. Stories by Phil Lord, and he also co-produced it. And basically, if you read, I guess, the comics with Miles in them, which I never read any Spider-Man comics, but I love the Sam Raimi movies. Amazing Spider-Man's okay. Time Waster, really. Homecoming I actually like. Far From Home I really enjoy. No Way Home I hate. Which, this film, in a way, I would say I would rather watch this over No Way Home, because that dealt with dimensions and, people coming from different dimensions. This dealt with it way better, and I felt more for those characters than here. I felt more for those characters here than I did in No Way Home, is what I meant to say. Apparently, I guess it was a big hit when this came out. I know there's a sequel coming out next year, so looking forward to that. Now, I gotta be honest. The first time I watched this, which was a long time ago, probably when it first came out, or maybe a little bit after, I couldn't get into it. I was bored. I thought it was really boring. Not much. There's action in it for sure. Like, the animation's really good. I don't know. Like, the first time I watched this, it was kind of just. I don't know if I wasn't really paying attention much to, or I just didn't care much. And then, second or, I guess, third or fourth time watching this. Because I watched this a little bit and then it froze on me. The site that I was watching it on, it froze on me. So then I put it off for a while. And I got back to it, and yeah. I would say I like, this is a pretty good Spider-Man movie. I like what it did with Peter Parker's Spider-Man as well, where he's actually a man in this, and him and MJ broke up in his dimension, and you have other versions of Spider people, like Spider Pig, which Simpsons movie. Again, people are saying the Simpsons can tell the future, so okay. There's a Japanese Spider Girl, the Asian Japanese, Spider Girl, which is really cool. Where she has like a robot, but it's like, I think she's telepathically connected to it, or so I can't remember. They like say their origins like really fast. And the editing's pretty good. The voice acting from everybody's pretty good. Jake Johnson as, I guess, Peter Parker as Spider-Man. I thought he was really good. I liked the fact that he's down on his luck Spider-Man, and he's pretty. I guess he's supposed to be like in his. I want to say he looks like he's supposed to be in his 30s in the other dimension, possibly, because the one in Miles's time, he's supposed to be 26, and they don't mention. And then also, I liked how okay, stuff I liked. Okay, the plot anyway. I'll get to the plot. Pretty much, Miles Morales has pretty much okay. How do I explain? Kingpin wants to bring back his family who died years ago, so he tries to experiment with a vortex dimension bending machine, and he pretty much brings back multiple versions of different spider people, but also killing the original Spider-Man, which was a pretty wow scene. And then Miles meets Peter from a different dimension, and then they, talk a bit. We have a female Dr. Octopus in this. We have, I believe, supposed to be Scorpion later on. Nicolas Cage also voices a Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man Noir. Very much a old black and white, which he actually, like, his entire design is in black and white, which was funny and interesting, different. I would like to know his story much more. You have Spider Girl or Spider Gwen, even though it says Haley Seinfeld voiced Spider or Ghost Spider, which even though she's supposed to be Gwen, I thought it was Spider Gwen, but okay, I guess Ghost Spider. That's what's listed here. But yeah, I thought she did decent for what she had to do. Like, everybody was pretty good in their roles, what they had to play as or do. Kingpin, you do feel bad for him, but he's still a villain, so it's not like the stupid No Way Home where, oh, they're villains but we feel bad for them, and then they're good guys, but then they decide to turn bad. Or even Sandman at one point, like in that movie. I did a rant on that movie. I pretty much, I didn't review the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I did the Sam Raimi movies. I did the new MCU Spider-Man movies, so if you want to check those out, I do recommend. If you want to know more of my thoughts on those films. But yeah, it's fine. I would watch this over No Way Home anytime. But because I did like, again, I liked the character of Miles a good bit. I did like his bond with Peter from the other dimension, and I like the fact that the Spider-Man from Miles' time, when he dies, he makes a promise to take down Kingpin or whatever. And I like the fact that there is like humor in it for sure, and again, there's a spider pig in this, which again is wow. Like, oh really? Sorry, it's like 4 in the morning right now. 4:31. That I'm filming this. But yeah, overall, I didn't mind the film. I thought Miles, I did like his scenes with his uncle. I can't remember his uncle's name, but he plays a big part in this as well. Well, not a big part, but he plays a pretty role, a pretty good role in this movie with his revelation and what becomes of him. Yeah, overall, I keep saying overall. I would say I would say if you're a fan of Spider-Man, for sure, give it a watch. if anything. And that was interesting that they put. I liked how when they introduced the first Spider-Man, when Miles sees like his Dimension Spider-Man, his time, he's fighting Norman as the Green Goblin, but Goblin is with the version with the wings, and so he wasn't the you know, what we usually see him as, with like the purple hat and shirt and glider. This one just flies with wings. I thought that was interesting. Uh, they don't even mention Harry though, which was interesting. They don't. I guess it was because what was going on, and probably didn't. I would like to have wondered what happened with the other Dimension Spider Peter's and MJ's friendship with Harry. Like they don't. I also like the scene where when they're sneaking into Kingpin's dinner party or whatever, fundraiser party for Spider-Man or whatever. He sees the other MJ from Miles' dimension, and so he wants to try to talk to her, and Gwen's trying to get him not to blow her cover. Aunt May's in this as well, and she's pretty much Madam Web, basically. I mean, they literally have a spider lab or spider base lab, I guess you can say, or lab base, where they have all these different suits, which was pretty cool. You have the Iron Spider, you have you have different spider suits, which was cool. I love how I liked Miles takes the original Spider-Man suit and just makes it black instead. Just spray paints it. But yeah, then he fights Kingpin, and everything's good in the world until the sequel. So yeah, I would say give it a watch. I do recommend it for sure. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I would watch it again, probably in a long time from now. But yeah, I will definitely be looking out for the sequel, though. I will watch the sequel. I saw the trailer for it, and I thought it was okay. But